At the small forward position, 6'7", number 2.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for John Collins.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Now Washington starting five. Alexander Sarr out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Johnson. And it's George in at the three. And for the Clippers, Collins at power forward. Zubac's in the middle. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Leonard in at the three. And Doris, the Clippers coach, Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sideline.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Sinks it from distance.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Such a wide open look.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Leonard's shot's good.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Doubled by Dunn. Middleton, a good look. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Leonard, good.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Washington has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Leonard's got 7.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
The Clippers have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Pass to Harden. Leonard, left side. From deep. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Wizards trail by 10. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. What a great season it's been thus far, Doris. We're about halfway through it. What stands out to you?
You know what's remarkably consistent, BA? There's always a surprise for the good and the bad. A team we expected to be in the mix maybe struggles because of an injury or because of bad chemistry, and then there's always an overachiever.
Pass to Collins. Leonard outside for 3, and Los Angeles another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 10. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Coulibaly. For 3, George. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by George. Wizards trail by 13. And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional 5s are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
The 3. Rebound Washington. Outside Johnson. Pass to Middleton. Now Coulibaly. Back to Middleton. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 10. Harden fires away from outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Harden's got 11.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Back to Johnson. Jacks up a three. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. A look at the best first-year players when it comes to three-point shooting. For Washington, Champagnie. He's checked in for Middleton, and it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. To the inside, here's Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Sanders, the pass to Leonard. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Here's George, and the jam by George.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Harden misses. The Wizards trail by 12. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Riley. 9 points for him in his last game. Clock at 6. Carrington no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Marvin Bagley, and it's Carrington in a two-guard.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
For the finish, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, Brook Lopez demonstrating his abilities as a passer. This is a team player with very unselfish instincts.
Here's Cooper, pass to Champagnie, all sorts of time, and another miss by Washington. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back over to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And now a timeout call by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And his teams are grinding through their schedules. Let's see how it's going out east. You look at Washington. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. George's shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Harden, good.
I just love the ball movement.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Christie with a steal. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Harden from outside the arc. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Los Angeles moving it up, and Harden with the slam.
Well, I'll tell you, the sense from Batum for when to go for the steal and turn it into offense, that is nicely done.
Here's Carrington. No made baskets yet. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doors.
B.A., I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
No coverage that time. George has got 8.
Well, Bilal Coulibaly showing you the vision right there. That is an excellent sign for his development.
The Clippers have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
George has the open look. And it's Washington with another.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And that one's good. Leonard's got 26 points.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Here's Coulibaly. George with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Carrington. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Leonard. And a nice finish on the layup. 28 points for him.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Carrington. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Harden.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Here's Leonard. Basket counts. 30 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Washington has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Three-pointer, Harden. Pure from three-point range. Harden's got 30.
Well, this is just great competitive spirit by James Harden. You make it rain, he's coming right back.
Now a timeout called by Washington. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Batum. And it's Dunn in for Christie. And then for Washington, Sars checked in for Bagley. And it's Johnson in for Carrington.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Collins against Middleton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Floats one, and it's Collins laying it in. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
It's Johnson with a drive, and Harden with the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Leonard, and that one drops. Leonard's got 32 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
It's Middleton on the wing. Collins defending. And another basket for Washington.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
From deep three-point land. And there's Leonard on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Seven seconds left in the first half of basketball. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's Los Angeles delivering the blowout. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ty Lue, and Coach, your team seems to be dictating the tempo of the game thus far. Are you happy with that aspect right now?
Yes, I think we got to get stops, push the pace, try to get early transition points if we can, and then if not, back it out and run our offense. But we want to play with a high pace and a high energy, and I think our guys are doing a good job of that right now.
They have a pep in their step early. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future, Ernie? Live in the present.
Yeah, you really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just trying to do my job. They put these games up on the screen. I thought we should talk about them. Excuse me. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Washington Wizards.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.